Welcome back to part 11 of the Let's Play Republic of Gotland Republic Heresy. Where we last left off was in the midst of this independence war. I'm going to try to get a lot of gameplay in, so let's just fire it up real quick. I noticed the war score is really negative right now, and the reason for that, you can see on here that we don't have the ticking war score here, and it's not because of all the trade posts that we lost, but actually because of that city there in Livland, Yixkal. So we need to go back over here and get our city back, otherwise we're not going to keep that war score building up. So let's see if we can do that. Okay. So first thing we're going to do is consolidate some extra troops here from our city. And we will assault the castle so we don't spend too much time here. Now if you really wanted to do some detective work, you could, you see he's got 3,000 troops. If we go to the Mercenary tab, we can see who these people are contracted with. You see their banner over here. So the Byzantine Empire's got a few mercenaries on contract. We have 1, 2, 3 groups of mercenaries right now. Although I think this is the one that attacked us. And maybe they aren't. No, I mean, it looks like maybe we just have 3 actual. That extra 400 prestige was nice. I don't really remember which band it was, but we won. So that's always good. But yeah, so Sweden's got a small army out. They've got the Lappish band, and if you hover right here over their name, you can see the current force and the maximum force, and then also see the cost that he's paying. When we look at his situation, he is losing money each year just for paying for those mercenaries. He only makes 30 gold a year, and he's spending 45 on mercenaries. Unfortunately, he does have a war chest, so he can hold out for a few years. But it's comical, really, to me, just to look at his annual income is 30 gold. Our monthly income is, what do we make a month? Well, we've got a lot of mercenaries right now, but we'd be making 24 gold a month without the mercenaries. Just shows you the power of the Republic. Get our trade post back. And again, I think we might run into an issue here where we can't transport this entire army at once. It's too large, we don't have enough boats. So we'll make convenient use of the shortcuts then. One thing I didn't mention is that feature of this keyboard shortcuts mod. My son became a charismatic negotiator. That's good. Great. This is our heir. Right. This is our heir. Let's find you a princess. There are no princesses. How much is she worth? That's interesting. Random courtiers worth 300 prestige. Ooh, I like this one. She's ambitious, good diplomacy, fantastic stewardship. We benefit from half of that number there. It's only 200 prestige. I'm gonna do it anyway. I want the stats. It's not an Islamic or the Muslim marriage, so we really don't get a ton of kids. So it's important that we do get good stats. I'm dropping them off here just because I don't want this band to come and get us. Okay, so my son is now married. He loves us. The wife likes us too. Hey, how about you join our religion? The punch tastes great. Okay, we'll recombine over here. And walk our way over there. Because of those 2 troops in that darn province, literally because of 2 people, we can't get rid of the ships. Very frustrating. So let's send a piddly sum of our own. Now we can release our ships and free up some money. Currently plotting to kill him. It's taken a surprisingly long time to actually get that to work. Normally we've been having them hit right away. And unfortunately we lose 50 gold. Not a very opportune time for that. I don't think there really ever is, like a good time to lose a bunch of money. So as soon as we get our city back, we're going to immediately start racking in score from, we revert back to the percentage we were at before he took over one of our holdings, and now we start stacking on another 1 point, whatever percent it is for this type of war per month. So a radical quick swing in the status of the war. And let's see, he owns Riga, doesn't he? Yes, he does. So we'll go sack that. We've taken his castle. You can see here the percentages that we gain are really I shot myself in the foot with those 2 battles. It's 32% war score that we lost there. But I bet by the time we get to about 30 to 40% war score, he will probably surrender. I don't think he's going to make us go all the way to 100, because we're not actually taking his land, we're just leaving his realm, and it seems like the way the AI kind of calculates its decisions is, it's going to want to get out of this war. It knows it's going to lose, so the sooner it can break off the war, the better. And truly, the longer this war goes on, the worse off it is for both of us, because as we continue to beat each other up, we get weaker while the nearby people are still at the same strength, so they could theoretically come and attack us. So neither of us should particularly want to stay at war. I'm interested to see what... King Knud of Denmark and the army of Skuli from Norway are attacking something here. A trade post. Our trade post. Okay, so they are attacking us. It's just confusing because they're really far away. You'd think they'd come and actually engage us. But I think they want to lose. One of the so the disadvantage to assaulting is that you do lose troops, but interestingly with mercenaries is that the monthly cost that you pay to have the mercenaries is related to the current strength of the unit. So if you destroy half of the troops assaulting castles, the monthly cost gets cut in half too. So there's a couple reasons to use mercenaries to assault. One is they're not really your men. Two would be that they automatically reinforce each month anyway. 103 per month there that we're going to gain. And third is that the more you hurt them, the less they cost you. So it's like they're built for assault. And we conveniently have a small enough number that we can board everyone on the ship now. He's trying to take this land back, and this is a very narrow range here. I'm not going to fight him. Mayor Klaas. Well, just as long as it's not Mayor Dan. He actually has enough to siege. He's actually taking down... He's taking that down. 73 men, so let's stop that. And, how are you doing? What are your thoughts? Oh, actually, you know what? Never mind. He's not gonna surrender early, because if we win, it's an independence war. It's gonna make him have lower crown authority, so he'll fight tooth and nail for that. Well, we can take advantage of our boats and move around, be mobile. Let's move on to Finland. What'll happen is he's likely going to recapture the stuff that I took here, but once he sacks this castle, there's going to be no garrison and no levy. As soon as he leaves, I'm going to boat bomb the county and just immediately rush both of them again. And then he'll try to come back, and then I'll get in the boats and I'll leave. It works out really in my favor, because every time he gets it back, and then I take it from him again, I get the siege gold. So it really just, I just gain money from him trying to do it. Meanwhile, the war score ticks in our favor. So the Second Sicilian Civil War ended in white peace, which I think is probably going to mean that he gets... No, he's not in prison. That's good. And wow, what is with possession? Everyone in this game that's related to anything I do seems to be possessed. But that's good. See, we really helped. It was moral support. It was very important for us to be involved. Got a granddaughter. That's good. And my son wants to be the diplomat. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that's good. But we're gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna give it to him yet. I'm gonna say give this other guy a chance, because now that I know that he wants to do that, like his score is higher, and that just makes him that event just happens because his diplomacy is higher than my current chancellor. But I want to wait for him to get the become chancellor ambition, because then he'll gain 1 extra diplomacy upon completion. So hopefully he'll get that before he demands the title. Why aren't we sieging? We should be assaulting. He's also gone around and stolen a lot of our trade posts, which is irritating. And he's got a 1,600 unit stack of rebels. Estonia is just consistently trying to take this away. Okay, so you can see here that the solid lines let you know that everything has been sacked in the county. Dashed lines mean that it's somewhere in between. And these are untouched. So he's taken back the castle, and these two will fall very quickly. But the war score will continue to tick in our favor. We're going to go up here. I've just had a daughter come of age. Now, what I like to do with daughters as a republic is, what you can do is you can do the normal thing that the feudal rulers try to do, which is to invite claimants to your court, matrilinearly marry them to your daughters, and then have a couple babies, and then press claims for their grandkids. But I don't know. We got to rethink this for a second, because I just got done playing a very long campaign as the Muslims, and with Muslims, you basically just sell your daughters off for alliances. What to do with you? She's ambitious. Let's do this. We can look at, let's see if a Polish person, here, you have a son who's going to be turning soon. Let's see if you'll accept a betrothal. Probably not, but, you know, it's worth trying. Yeah, that he would not like the prestige effects. Poland might be a little bit of a reach. How about a Russian? No, she's married. We'd have to kill her first. One of your brothers? Duke of Kiev? Married. How about his son? He's 10. Now let's try that. Betrothal. Okay. Good. It's going to take her a few years to get there, but we'll be allied with a Russian duke. Lost a siege in Vaxo. So yeah, he's reclaimed the whole county, and he's about to take the trade post. That's the last holding there with 100 defenders. So we'll just position the boats to be ready for this. As soon as he gets the trade post, he's going to leave. He's going to think, I'm going to go get Gotland. It's time to, yeah, he's going to try to get back his land. So here he goes, and the second his troops, let's see how closely we can time it. If we do that, it's going to take our guys about, I think it's 3 days, maybe 5 days to disembark from the water. But let's just do this. So it's November 25th now. They're going to leave on the 26th. They'll arrive here, and we're leaving now. So as soon as they leave, we come in, and then watch our money. We've got 100, and because he just sacked them, they're very, very weak. So we can go 1, 2, 3, 4. 137 gold instantly in like a couple of days. He's engaging rebels. All the work that he just did is lost. Let's see what is contributing to the war score here. It'd probably be easier to just capture back some of our trade posts. You know, like for instance here. Oh, that's unfortunate. So Denmark is not the target of our war, but he's been called into it. Our trade post is sort of buried underneath all of his holdings. So in order to get to the trade post, we would have to siege through his 3 holdings. You always start with the county capital, and then you move on down the list, and the trade post is last. You can see there that it's held by the Kingdom of Denmark has possession of it right now. But the problem is that if we siege through his stuff, that doesn't contribute to the war score because he's not part of the realm we're attacking. So I'm actually going to just ignore those because it's too much work for no real benefit. How about Corland? Do you have the trade post in Corland? No. This is one of the parts of the interface I think isn't as clear when they added republics in. Skain, because I can't, like, you can tell the counties that are sieged, but you can't tell the trade posts that are sieged. Do you have this one? Do you have Oland? He does. Gotta take over every county in there, but again, this is part of his realm, so there's a payoff in it. Here comes Sweden and Denmark together, yep. Oh, shoot. It's a big stack. 5,600. Let's see. Are you coming for me, or are you just coming here? Let's ready the boats, just in case. Yeah, he's coming for us. It helps. You can see the motion of the unit lets you know that they're moving, but you hover over it, you can see will arrive in Oland May 3rd. So let's get out of here. We'll just jump the sea and go attack Corland. And actually, you know what? That darn little small troop is going to do the same thing to us. Prevent us from raising ships. So let's just deal with that quickly so we don't have to worry about. That was a misclick. I've just accidentally lost all my votes. Oh well. More for the challenge, right? Rally the ships. Do I want to be greedy or charitable? I like diplomacy. Let's hope for it. And we didn't get it. Only a 45% chance to get it anyway. $65% now because he just doesn't have any of our holdings. We will win eventually. He really cannot stop us, but it is taking quite a while. And our plot seems to just be stagnant, so I'm gonna just end it. Let's end it and just do something else. I don't like that nothing's happened in what feels like a year. That was an easy trade post. And now we'll restart the plot to kill and see if maybe that makes a difference in the effectiveness of it. It might. In fact, I think we failed it and we got detected, and that might have prevented it from happening again, perhaps. But let's give it a shot. See, he has no real easy way to get to me. In order to get from there to here, he has to go all the way around. And we've collected a tithe. Yes, yes, murder the steward. Generally, I'm more willing to sack bishoprics and towns than castles because the fort level of the castle makes it much harder to siege. You take higher losses by a lot. No, we already have all that. Yeah, it's showing the shortest path is this way to get up there. It's a good thing we have some boats. Every month on the first day of the month is when the hey, the patrician, he's dead. So every day that the first of every month is the date that your levies increase. So we'll gain a couple ships here. It doesn't show up unless you refresh the page, and we actually didn't gain any. Actually, no, it's actually the most we can have. Yeah, my son, now he wants to be Chancellor, so we'll make him Chancellor. He'll immediately gain 1. And now we need a steward. I mean, my murderous tendencies have really reduced the quality of our counselors, but that's okay. And one child needs an educator. Now let's get some relations with the mayor. Okay, I think next episode will be the one where we actually conquer and win our independence. So we're out of time for right now. I appreciate you watching, thanks, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video where we complete the war. Thanks for watching.